everybody, welcome back to another edition of Matchbox Mark's Diecast Restorations. So, this behemoth fire engine I got from a really cool guy named Opa. And yes, you've heard of Opa. He's got his own channel, and he's also known as the Tootsie Toy King, and he's just a talented builder. So anyway, Opa sent this to me the other day, and he found this in his house over 40 years ago. So I'm really excited. Haven't done a lot of fire engines, and this thing is huge. I don't know, I'm gonna have to get a big old baking sheet so I can strip it. So anyway, let's take a look at it. So, got a Corgi Major Toys, made in Great Britain. This is the Simon Snorkel fire engine, and this is the first time I've ever had a regular Phillips head screw on one. So this is a really cool casting. Let me turn off my turntable here so I can let me see here. There we go. So this is really cool. So you have a little mechanism here that's got teeth on it, and it raises up. That's pretty cool. And then this one here raises the other part. So I think that is a cool design. Man, they made toys so good back in the day. In fact, this almost looks like it's indestructible. It does need new shoes. I think I do have a set I can fit. So, all right. So Opa, I'm excited to do this. Thank you very much for sending this to me, and hopefully I'll do it some justice. All right, stay tuned. All right, so just a quick update here. That one screw that I took off on the bottom held on this whole ladder assembly. And I forgot to show all the firemen in there. And I just noticed it has outriggers. So this is such a well-designed model. So on the bottom, it's got these little tabs. So I'm probably going to have to grind them away with my little burring tool and the Dremel. So rather than show that, that'd probably be pretty boring. So I'm going to do that and get those down. And then on this ladder assembly, if you look in there, let me see here, it's got a bunch of roll pins. And those roll pins probably just pop right out. Well, they don't just pop right out. I'll probably have to spend a little work in getting them out. So anyway, all right, so let me continue taking this apart and then see what I've got. Stay tuned. All right, so there's the chassis, and it looks like those axles, they might come out. Well, they will come out. I just got to figure out how to take them out. Now here's the outrigger assembly. I'm assuming that'll just come out. And then here's the fireman. Let's see here. That'll come out like that. And there we go. Corgi actually got a little detail, which is very unusual for them. Normally they've got the really simple interiors, but this was probably a different time when they put some more thought into it. So there's the fireman. And the window unit is riveted in there, so I'll have to pop that out. And then here's the outrigger. Here's that one. And that one. And then this one. Just got to figure out how they go back in. Oh, there you go. Just like that. Sorry for the camera. I'm trying to hold it at the same time. So, all right. I'll probably paint those a nice silver. So anyway. And then now to take all this mechanism apart. All right. So stay tuned. I'm going to enjoy this endeavor. Once again, Opa, I appreciate it, and hopefully I'll do it proud. Stay tuned. All right, so after about an hour, I finally took everything apart. I mean, everything. There's nothing more to take apart. So here we go. So we've got the fire engine body, one big old unit. Got the outriggers, the outrigger holders, the steering wheel, the axle, the fireman, the seat, the bucket, the chassis, the mechanism for the ladder hoist. There's all those parts. So I have quite a bit of work to do. Now, it'll be a Christmas miracle if I can put this thing back together and work. So anyway, I took a few pictures, but I don't know if that's going to help. So, all right, let me get a pan out here. So there you have it. All the pieces ready to be cleaned, primed, and painted. All right, stay tuned. All right, got the fire engine in here being stripped. Obviously, I had to break out the old bacon casserole pan because there's so many big pieces. And then these over here, I'm going to paint all silver, I've decided. I can't really polish up that chrome. So I'm just going to paint everything a silver leaf. All right, stay tuned. All right, so this fire engine is so monstrous, I got to do it in sections so I don't confuse myself. So this is going to be the red section. So I'm going to get all the pieces primed up. That one didn't fare too well on the stripper, but the rest of the stuff, man, the paint came right off. So anyway, so stay tuned as I get these cleaned up for primer. So on the window unit, there's something on here, and I try to scrape it off, but I don't know what it is. So I'm going to just try to keep sanding away at it, and hopefully it'll polish up good. It's not scratch, it's just some kind of a sticky residue that's been in there for, well, probably since Opa owned his house. Alright, stay tuned. I'm going to try to get that thing clean. Alright, so here's the fire truck and all the other parts that are going to be red, except for the chassis. So, let's check it out here. Paint came off pretty good. Primer went on good. So, yeah. Excited to put a coat of red paint on these and bring it back to life. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, so let's take a look at the Simon Snorkel fire engine before the Resto. Dusty, dirty. The paint's in actually really good shape. No shoes. And just kind of a dirty window unit. So anyway, alright, let's see what I ended up with. Alright, it is time for the reveal for the Corgi Major fire engine. First of all, I want to thank Opa for sending this to me. And the hardest part about this whole build was reassembling that ladder mechanism. Man, that's an engineering marvel. So anyway, let's start at the top. So I painted the Simon Snorkel in gold so it could stand out. There we go. And I left all the moving mechanisms their original color. I didn't paint them because I think that would just not look good. So I did scratch it a couple places putting it together, go figure. But it does work. And then coming down, here we go. We got some new shoes. I have 4 extra tires. You can see the fireman now. Painted the platform the silver. Did the outriggers. I actually did a lot of extra detailing on this. I painted all the chrome handles and the door handles and the bells. Cleaned the windshield really good. It was really, really dirty. Dipped in pledge. Did the front bumper. The bells, like I said. So I think it came out pretty good. All things considering, this thing was gigantic, or is. So let me stop the turntable from going around if I can find the button. Of course, it always does that. There it is. Okay. Now these little knobs had springs in them. I took them out because you don't really need them because it works fine. So we're going to drop this. Then we're going to drop this. That functions good. And then we're going to slide in the outriggers. And there we go. She's ready for travel. I think that lettering came out really good with the gold. And this, I had to break the rivet, so I had to tap it back together with some screws, because otherwise it wasn't going to go in. So, yeah, this may have been my best emergency vehicle to date. So, let me turn on the turntable again, and let it go around another time. Sorry I didn't show the whole process on this, but man, it was really just a very tedious work. So, anyway, here we go. One more lap around. The only thing that I wanted to do, I couldn't get out, was the water gun. I wanted to paint it black, but it wasn't coming out, so I didn't want to break it. So, all right. So, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment on there in the comments. And if you're going to, be respectful and polite. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.